Hello everyone, this is Creature and welcome to my Creatures of Sonaria video. So you've just jumped into Creatures of Sonaria, looked at the shop, saw all those cool creatures, and then immediately realized something. You need mush. Lots of it. Mush, mushrooms, shrooms, whatever you want to call it, is the main currency of the game. And it's basically tied to everything. You use it to buy creatures, roll gachas, run trials, trade with other players, which means every single save slot, plushie, cosmetic, and fancy creature out there has a mush price tag hovering over it. So yeah, getting mush isn't just helpful, it's basically mandatory if you want to progress. In this guide, I'm going to walk you through the 5 best ways to get mush, starting from the easiest, least effort methods, and moving toward the big, grindy ones with huge payouts. Before we begin, please consider subscribing. I put a lot of effort into my guides, and even though watching new players move in the right direction is rewarding enough, I could really use some support. Thank you for watching, and let's get started. Method 1. AFKing, the literally not doing anything method. First up is the easiest method possible, and I mean easiest. You get 5 mush every 2 minutes just for existing in the game world. No joke, if you're alive and in the overworld, the game just hands you mush over time. But there are some catches. You can't be dead, you can't be in the trade realm, and you can't sit in the menu, and the game will boot you after about 20 minutes of doing absolutely nothing. Also, your creature can still starve, dry out, or just casually die to an earthquake, because Sonaria weather is rude like that. So how do you AFK without, dying? If you're on mobile or console, grab either an aquatic herbivore that doesn't need to drink, or a terrestrial photovore that doesn't need to eat. Basically something that won't keel over while you're gone. Look for creatures with high appetite, which you can check in the advanced stats tab. Bigger appetite means they survive longer without you babysitting them. Then hop into a low pop public server or a private server and park yourself either on an algae patch underwater for infinite food or next to a big lake with plenty of water. Set a timer for every 15 minutes. When it goes off, tap the food or water source to make sure your creature stays alive. And then, back to chilling. You can repeat this forever. If you're on PC though, oh boy, you get to take this to the next level. This is where you become a mush-producing machine. Pick any big tier 5 creature with high appetite, then intentionally kill it. Sounds weird, but trust the process. Next, download this free program called TinyTask. I'll provide a link to it in the description of this video. TinyTask lets you record and loop mouse actions. Open it, start recording, and basically record yourself reviving and respawning your creature. End the recording, and then go to Preferences and make sure you've got the continuous playback option enabled. Hit play, and you're basically done. Your creature will now attack randomly to avoid AFK kicks, respawn automatically whenever it dies, and just generate mush endlessly while you sleep, go to school, or watch 8 hours of cat videos. At 5 mush per 2 minutes, that's 150 mush per hour, or 1200 mush after 8 hours. Not bad for literally doing nothing. And don't worry if this doesn't work for you. We've got plenty more methods for you to try out. Method 2. Shroom piles. The daily treasure hunt method. Alright, here's a nice little bonus method. Something perfect if you don't have hours to grind every day, but you still want that sweet, steady mush income. Recently, the devs dropped a brand new mechanic into Creatures of Sonaria, shroom piles. And honestly, these things are a blessing for casual players. Here's how they work. Every single day, 3 shroom piles spawn in every region of the map. They come in 3 rarities: normal, silver, and golden. The better the rarity, the more mush you get from them. It's basically a tiny daily jackpot scattered around the world. Your job? Super simple. Take a tour around the entire map and scoop up all the piles, 3 per region. The trick is that some of these regions are underwater, so you'll want to bring a creature that's both fast and capable of diving. The best picks are Kalawaka, Uvius, and Flixlit. All of these guys are affordable and speedy flyers who can effortlessly dip underwater. The only catch is that shroom piles only respawn once per day, so you can't farm them endlessly. But honestly, that's what makes them perfect. If you only have like 20 minutes a day to hop on, grabbing your daily shroom piles is probably the most efficient thing you can do. It's quick, super low effort, and the mush you get adds up way faster than you'd think. a relaxing little daily treasure hunt with guaranteed profit and some extra gacha tokens. Not bad at all. Method 3. Region Missions, the teamwork method. Next up, region missions. Each area on the map has its own set of mini quests, like roll in mud 3 times, or travel this distance. They're simple, quick, and give you free mush. The only annoying ones? Attack or heal another player 5 times, and eat or drink 50 units of food or water. These can slow you down hard, especially if you're alone. Your hunger or thirst might not even drop enough to finish the mission, and you can't attack players if there's no one around. So the best play here? Bring a friend. You two can bite each other for the attack other players mission, and if you both use creatures with either Snow Shield, Disease Attack, or Defensive Disease, you can manipulate hunger and thirst whenever you want. Just go region to region completing missions, and by the time you loop back, the first region should be reset and ready again. It becomes a nice little cycle you can repeat infinitely. Plus, you get to hang out with your friend. Method 4. Artifact Farming, the big money method. Alright, now we're getting into the grindy stuff, but trust me, the rewards get way bigger. Artifact creatures are some of the strongest and most valuable creatures in the entire game. Players are willing to throw serious mush at them, but buying them normally costs, stupid amounts of mush. Luckily, you can massively discount their price by collecting special items, Warden Stones and Warden's Jewels. There are shrines around the map that give you these items in exchange for meat. Most shrines only award Warden Stones, but 3 special shrines give the much rarer Warden's Jewels. These are the Ardor Warden's Shrine, in the back of the swamp, for terrestrials, the Aegeon Warden's Shrine, underwater beneath a false floor in the Rocky Drop, for aquatics, and lastly, the Novus Warden's Shrine, on top of the floating islands, for flyers. Pick the shrine that matches the creature you want to use, and start ferrying meat to it. You'll want 20 Warden's Jewels for max discount. This grind can take hours, days, even weeks, depending on how much you play, but once you've got enough jewels, you can buy an artifact creature for super cheap and sell it for huge profit in the trade realm or the official Discord. Just make sure you look up its current value before selling, so you don't accidentally give away an expensive creature for pocket change. Check the link in the description to get an idea of how much a creature's worth. This page isn't perfect, but it should at least point you in the right direction. Method 5. Shadow Artifact Farming, the only do this if you're built different method. Alright, here we are. The hardest mush making method in the game. This one is not for the faint of heart. Head to the Shadow Isle, and at the center is the Shadow Shrine. You need to bring it absurd amounts of meat, like Who Hurt the Developers, levels of meat, to earn Shadow Artifacts. But here's the payoff. Once you collect 20 Shadow Artifacts, you can buy a Shadow Artifact creature. And these things, they might as well be coated in diamonds. At the time of making this guide, people were offering 60k mush to buy one, while sellers were asking up to 100k mush. And why? Because this grind is the grind. The final boss of mush farming. The kind of grind MMO veterans look at and go, that's not too bad. If you're the type who loves listening to music or watching videos while you grind for hours, this method will feel strangely relaxing. Otherwise, maybe stick to the earlier methods. But if you can handle it, this is hands down the most rewarding mush farm in the entire game. And there you go. Whether you want something chill and effortless, or you're ready to dedicate your soul to the Shadow Shrine, you've now got a full rundown of the 5 best mush making methods in Creatures of Sonaria. Use whichever fits your style, or mix them together, and enjoy watching that mush stack grow. Thank you for watching. Please consider leaving a like if you found this video helpful, and be sure to subscribe for more Creatures of Sonaria guides and tips. Happy farming!